What's going on, family? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Dat Boy Flames. This is another episode of the Unexplained Flame Podcast Media. I want to welcome you all back to the show. As we will be covering today, the first thing I'll be covering is the Los Angeles Lakers getting the win over the Milwaukee Bucks without LeBron James. It was a great game for Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard. Although the Lakers were still able to pull out the W, pull out the win and the victory, D'Angelo Russell himself was able to contribute well. I'm going to give you those stats in a minute. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's jump right into it. Cue that intro. Giannis Antetokounmpo himself had a great game with 34 points, 14 boards, and 12 assists. You had Damian Lillard, who also came through with 28 points and 12 assists to add to that. The problem was they just couldn't come through. D'Angelo Russell was able to pull through himself with 44 points. I'm very proud of D'Angelo Russell, showing a lot of heart, as coming through in the second half of the season. I feel like he's starting to come through, really starting to show his role, really starting to come into his character, into his Lakers role. He's definitely a different player than when he first was with the Lakers, when we remember him back when. But now he's changed and turned into a different player. I like his three-point shot. He knows how to move the ball. He also knows how to set up his own shot as well. So it's good seeing D'Angelo Russell doing this thing. Also, Anthony Davis came through for the Lakers as well, having 22 points and 13 rebounds. It was a pleasure to see Anthony Davis do his thing. I feel like he's been big boying it up. He's been bossing up as far as being that big man in the paint and who the Lakers need as far as who they need him to be. And not having LeBron James in the game, understanding he still got that lingering leg injury that we spoke about. It's something that I'm not gonna say it's necessarily bothering him, but I feel like he's trying to rest himself up, so if they do get a playoff spot, he's definitely trying to make sure he'll be ready for that time when the playoffs does come. So we'll keep an eye out for that, and I'll make sure I stay in tune and keep giving y'all an update on LeBron James. And man, the second segment is Jalen Green's dunk on Anthony Simmons. Man, did y'all see that dunk? Like, man, I'm gonna have to make sure I play. I'm gonna play a piece of footage for you guys just so you guys can see it. But make sure y'all take a look at that dunk, man. It was magnificent. I mean, the way that Simmons just jumped out of the way while Green just came down and just the slam was mean. It just he pulled back with it. It was nasty, and I mean nasty. Really don't want to jump in too much on. The Rockets definitely rolled the Blazers 123-107. Not much to talk about as Jalen Green had 27 points. Made sure he did his thing. Made sure he contributed well to the Rockets win. For the Blazers, I got some work to do, man. I'm not saying that they're not garbage. I just feel like they just have some things that they need to work on as far as some of their players. They need to, I feel like they need to probably, get a few vets, in there who can actually help them and help them to, excel as a team. And they got a lot of young guys who are on the team, and they play great. Not to say that they don't play great, but Jalen Green's kind of in his third, fourth year. He's kind of doing his thing. He's been doing this for a little while now, so definitely keep an eye out for him. Yo, did y'all see that last second round knockout punch last night from Anthony Joshua? Oh man, to Francis Ngannou or whatever his name is. Man, that man folded up like a jack-in-the-box, just like a jack-in-the-box toy. Just one hit, my man folded back, laid on his back legs, folded back, put him to sleep. It was night for Mr. Francis, and hello Anthony Joshua. But yeah, man, that it was the second round knockout. Didn't take long. It was very quick, very smooth. Great action if you're looking for a nice quick knockout. It's quick, time to go. Anthony Joshua just walked off after hitting him like, all right, well, it's time to go party. And yeah, that's pretty much the review I got for you guys. I appreciate you guys for staying tuned in with me. Make sure you guys stay tuned in. I'm going to make sure I have some fresh content coming for you guys next week. I got an interview getting ready to come up with an artist who has definitely had a deal with Little Durk at one point. We'll get to that. I'll speak more on that next week. And make sure you guys stay in tune for that. I'm your host, that boy Flames. This is the Unexplained Flame Podcast Media. Stay in tune with what we're doing. I want to thank you guys, thank all my fans, thank all my subscribers, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.